Yo, what is going on, everybody? Your boy Patman here, and Halo 3 has got an update. The PC flight has got a new update, and there's actually some really cool features that were introduced into this flight, as well as fixing several bugs, and I'm gonna go over all that stuff in the video for you guys, so make sure you guys like it if you do enjoy these type of news update videos. And if you're new here, consider subscribing to stay up to date on all the latest happenings in the world of Halo. So we're going to break this up into 3 separate parts. One will be the improved issues that they've worked upon with this patch, and then the resolved issues, things that have actually been fixed, and then the active issues that are still out there. So starting with the improved issues, improvements have been made to the interpolation at unlimited frame rates, and Halo 3 feels really good. Probably the best feeling Halo, in my opinion, on PC, and that is because of its interpolation, and they've improved it even more, so Halo 3 should feel even better and more responsive, so that's really exciting stuff. Now, improvements have also been made to Halo 3's audio to reduce the crackling in areas where it was really just too quiet. They also did overall polish work on the challenge hub menu, and I'll show you guys there. You can actually pin the challenges that you want to see on the main menu so that it's always there in the main menu instead of having to go into the challenge menu. You could pick a couple challenges to have pinned, so that's really cool. They also reworked the challenge notification pop-up layout, so that little banner that comes up, it's a lot thinner, I would say, and just a lot more streamlined looking, so that's really good. And they made a note that it was less obstructive, and you guys will see in the gameplay reflective of how that's changed. And they also added an audio cue when completing a challenge. Now, it's not as cool as this, but it is, cool nonetheless. It's actually, I'm pretty sure that's just the rank up sound. It could be a placeholder sound, they could come up with a different sound entirely for when you complete a challenge, but nonetheless, I figured I'd let you guys take a listen to that. They also polished various matchmaking game variants to use more consistent time limits and other settings, and I did notice I wasn't able to test it actually in matchmaking, but in custom games, the flag banner is now showing up. That was an issue, so I don't know if that was only in matchmaking, if that was an issue only in there, but I can confirm in custom games, the flag is appearing, so I know a lot of people have been noticing that. Now, this one's really cool too, and this one they've teased a long time ago, but with this most recent patch, it has now been implemented. So they enable non-linear unlocks within each page of the seasonal overview. Meaning, so if you're on a page of the season and you want to unlock the very last thing in that season first and use your point towards that, the very last thing on that page, then you can do that. Now, to move on to the next page, you still have to spend all your tokens to unlock everything on that page to get to the next page, but it's pretty cool that you have a little bit more choice in what you're unlocking now, so that's really nice to see. So let's get on to the resolve stuff that's actually been fixed. And in the gameplay department, the elite armor had some clipping issues during the customization screen, so when you switched helmets and stuff, it looked really weird. It was like the default and whatever one you were picking was having a baby and morphing, so that's cool that they fixed that. Stationary turrets can be moved on maps and multiplayer. That was something that has been resolved. Spartan laser reticle is larger than it was intended when zoomed in. The visor HUD elements are misaligned in the Halo 3 gameplay. That's been fixed. Medals are displayed for both the unified and original styles when earned during multiplayer matches. That has been fixed. The Arbiter's health bar had an unintentional line underneath it. That's been fixed. The headshot reticle, slightly larger for the BR and the sniper rifle. The flashlight not being attached to the player's armor. Player emblems on armor was randomized in gameplay, and also fixed an issue where attempting to fire the offhand weapon while dual wielding could conflict with zoom on mouse and keyboard. That's been fixed. As far as the UI goes, in-game text size is smaller than intended for the player name, chapter title, and subtitles, so that was altered. The visor preview was not accurate to the in-game appearance. The fade in the HUD for a Spartan's visor was not rendering correctly. The low MO HUD effect does not fit for a Spartan or Arbiter's Edge HUD in 21:9 modes for those ultra-wide monitors. And the HUD's edge icons overlapped in the Arbiter's HUD. And some of the HUD elements were not centered in ultra-wide, so there's that. For audio, we have missing sound effects for the flood dispersal pods landing in the mission Halo. Metal floor panels on the map Heretic would actually play the incorrect sounds. Sound effects will sometimes be delayed or not play at all when multiple sound effects were playing. and during a cutscene and cinematics, the exit menu sound effects can play. In Forge, while using a gamepad or controller, the player was unable to exit Object Tools menu in Forge, while in the monitor mode, players cannot thrust when holding an object in Forge, and objects move too much when precision edit key is held. So that's all been fixed. Now let's move on to the issues that are still active right now. As far as gameplay, rank icons are not reflecting the actual rank of the player on the roster page. Vehicles with fixed or phased physics can desync when piloted. Sounds familiar. Players cannot zoom out when dual wielding weapons while using a controller. The tertiary color does not update when selected for the Elite customization preview until reselecting the body type. Spartan shoulder armor is not applying correctly, and there are some graphical corruption errors during the intro cutscene on the mission Halo when using the performance graphics quality mode. Normal maps are not functioning properly as well in the customization menu, causing a smoothing effect on armor. Now, as far as the user interface goes, the legacy chest piece appears as debug text when selecting on the customization screen. Debug strings are present on the challenges and customization screens with a money symbol. The Spartan preview portrait does not update with selected armor. As far as audio, we have Spartan voice customization does not save, as well as sound effects for doors opening in the mission Halo are incorrectly linked to the game music volume slider for whatever reason. And in Forge, phased object physics are behaving like those with fixed physics for specific items such as the dumpster, forklift, truck, crates, and other items. When scrolling with the up or down arrow while interacting with Forge editor menus, it will scroll to the top and bottom of the list instead of the next item. And that wraps up all that list of stuff. I know that was a mouthful, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I like to keep it quick and concise. So like I said, like the video if you guys do appreciate these, and I will keep making them for you if you keep liking them and watching them. So I appreciate every single one of you. Let me know in the comments section down below what you guys have been thinking of the Halo 3 flight, and I hope to catch you on either a previous video of mine or a future video of mine. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much, and until that time comes, I'm your boy Patman, and I'm out.